Hi there, my name is John and I'd like to welcome you to this event. And it's right in front of us. We have a par 4 first hole. Now let's smash this ball into that fairway and get things on the go. And here we go, off the first tee and looking forward to a fantastic round of golf. Let's do some fun. Okay, this one's around 160 yards from the pin. Good job. Looking at an 11-foot putt here. I think it goes straight and then dives a bit to the left. And good news, you're already under par today. Let's keep that going as we move throughout this course. All right, have a good tee shot. We're on the par 4 second hole. Okay, there you go. And this one's about 100 yards out. There's a bit of an upslope around the pin. We want to be careful of that. Nice stroke. We're on the green. This putt is just around 12 feet. And this one breaking just a touch to the right, I think. Oof. All right, let's go. This one's for par. Okay, time to head over to the next hole. And you're 1 under for the day. Got a right to left breeze on this hole. Yikes. This is very, very sandy. Let's get out of here. And now we will putt. Nicely played out of the sand. And with this putt, you could save par. Good luck. Sort of straight to start out with this one, and then it goes a bit to the left. All right, let's move on to the next. Okay, after that one, you will go up to even par. And here we go. We got a par 4 on this 4th hole. Nice, pure swing. Great stuff. Okay, setting up here with an elevated green ahead. This is a very, very long putt, but I have confidence in you. Ooh. And if this one goes, that'll be your par there. And after that one, currently sitting at even par. All right, ready to go here on the 5th hole. Oh, this one's dropping fairway for sure. All right, this shot is around 115 yards out. Come on, ball. Hold on to the fairway for us. Okay, here's our 3rd shot. Nice tempo on that chip, just nice and easy. Well done. Okay, even par at the moment. We got a left to right breeze on this hole. Great drive. That was some power. And here's our second shot on the 6th. That'll do for the approach. And here we have a 16-foot putt. You got a downhill putt here. It's breaking to the left. Oh, man. Okay, just a few more inches to go. And you're at even par currently. Okay, we've got a par 4 ahead of us on the 7th. I think this will end up in the fairway. And this one's about 190 or so to the pin. Approach shot worked out just fine. And now this from 13 feet. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. Looking pretty good. And it'll drop. Nicely played. And after that one, you're going down to 1 under. Okay, this one's a par 5 for the 8th. Don't see that every day. I guess you're just going to take that driver off the fairway and be on your way. Oh, man, that almost went. Okay, this is your eagle chance. Let's not squander it. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. Well, this one's looking good so far. It's still tracking. That putt will drop, and that's your second birdie in a row. Let's get on a streak here. Alrighty, down to 2 under par after that. Got a nice tailwind on this hole. See what you can do with that. Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that one. And from the green side bunker. All right, on to the green now. And let's leave that sand behind us. And this one, it's a safe par. 2 under par for the day after that one. And the 10th is a par 4. Was well played. And this one's about 160 yards from the pin. Ooh, nice draw on this one. Great job on that approach. This one's 8 feet away. And you're showing us how it's done. 4th birdie of the day so far. You brought things down to 3 under after that one. And this hole is a long par 4 hole. Oh, that was spicy off the tee. Second shot here on the 11th. Quite the view from here, way out on the green. Good luck. This putt's going to go downhill, going to break right to left. Looks like he got a line on this. Oh, that flew right by. All right, give this a tap. All right, tapping in for par, and we're moving on. And after that one, you're 3 under. And teeing it up now on the 12th. Look at you go. Putting for eagle here now on this par 4. All right, and you have left yourself an extremely long putt. Best of luck. No, that was tough. It's a little bit too hard on that one. And if you can sink this, it's a birdie for you. This putt's downhill and breaking to the left. Well, it's heading towards the hole. Nice putt, and that is for birdie number 5 on the day. And after that hole, you're going down to 4 under par. Okay, it's a lengthy par 4. There we go. Great contact. And this one's around 235-ish to the pin. And 5 strokes off the lead. This one's 26 feet out. This one's going left to right pretty hard. Yikes, that went right by. And for your par. And clocking in at 4 under par at the moment. And now the par 4 14th. And this one's about 210 yards or so from the pin. 5 strokes off the lead. Good luck here. I would love to see us sink this one. It's a big 'em. This putt's going uphill and to the right. That one's zooming by the hole. All right, nice 3-footer to deal with. And right now you are at 4 under par for the day. And now the 15th hole. We got a par 3 here. Oh, no good. I think we're heading to the sand. All right, time to get out of the bunker. Let's do this. And from that lie, that'll work just nicely. Okay, here's our par putt. I think we got a left to right break here. All right, the putt will drop on in there for par. Good stuff. 4 under par is your score at the moment. Okay, par 4, 16th hole is next. That ball was launched. And this one's about 85 yards to the pin. And 5 strokes back at this point. I like it. I like what you did there. Setting up a 12-foot putt here. This putt's breaking just a smidge to the left. Looking good. So good. And after that one, you're bringing your score down to 5 under. And teeing up now on the 17th. Safely on the green. And here's a 13-footer. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Well, the putt appears to be on line. And count it. That's for birdie. 6 under par currently. We got a big par 5 ahead of us here. I'm having that. Time for our second shot here on number 18. This is what our third shot's looking like. Good shot. And if this goes, you could get down there to 7 under par. This one looks like it starts off straight, then goes a bit to the left. This putt's tracking. And today you get to finish your round with the birdie. That's a great way to do it, I think. And at the end of this one, it's going to be 7 under par. All right, I'm going to head on my way here. I had a lot of fun with you out there on the course. Thank you for playing. We'll see you again soon. Hello there, it is me, John McCarthy, here to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait for the golf. I can't stress that enough. I'm very excited about the golf today. And I'm sending you good vibes. Hopefully you can feel that as I as I put them out into the atmosphere. Bring those down, and hopefully they'll give you some good luck here on this final round of action today. And this is somewhere around 150 yards from the pin. Nicely done. A little bit of draw action here. Way to go out there, champ. This one's for birdie. Amazing shot. After that hole, 8 under par. You got a headwind to deal with on this hole. And the tee shot looks like it'll be safe. Okay, second shot here on the second. Well, you're gonna like that, won't you? Okay, 11 feet to deal with. Ooh, that drops, and that's your second birdie in a row. All right, staring down a par 3 now on this third hole. Oh, might have overshot this one. It's setting up in the green side rough. And this will save your par. And after that, you're 2 under. And now the par 4 fourth hole. Oh, wonderfully struck. And setting up now with an elevated green to deal with. Huh. Oh man, this might actually go down. Okay, let's see what the next hole has for us. All right, 9 under is your score. Heads up, wind's blowing left to right here. Looking pretty good off the tee. Okay, this one's about 135 to the pin. Well, you missed the approach. I'm not disappointed in you in any way. Just want you to know that. Here we go. Greenside rough. We got this. Way to chip that one close. Well done. All right, let's head to the next. And you're sitting right there at 9 under par after that hole. Okay, here we go. Par 4, 6th hole. Oh my goodness, this one's not gonna land, I don't think. Okay, about, I'd say 185 or so to the pin from here. 5 strokes from the lead. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. Here we have a 17-foot putt. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. Ooh, that's too bad. This putt's for par. Let's see what you can do. Okay, 9 under is current score. It's blowing out there. We got a headwind on this hole. Okay, looking good. Second shot here on the 7th. That should do nicely. Here's a putt for 19 feet. A little downhill putt, right to left. Ooh, easy Tiger. And for the par. And currently sitting at 2 under par. Teeing up here on the 8th hole. You must be feeling lucky. Taking driver off the turf. Okay, there we go. Here comes a 3-footer. And that'll do. And you are currently 10 under par. And the 9th hole presents us with a par 3. And I'm okay with that. We just barely snuck into this first cut. All right, let's drop her in the hole. This to save par. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. This putt's good so far. All right, well done. And after that one, 10 under. Okay, let's have a nice drive. We got a par 4 here on the 10th. There we go. Nice swing on that one. And this one's around 175 yards out. Okay, we're on the green. And from 22 feet out. This putt looks like it's going uphill to the right. Oh, no. And this next putt for the par. All right, now let's set our sights to the next. Okay, lengthy par 4 ahead of us here. Oh, you caught that one. Jeez. Okay, second shot on the 11th. All right, here we go. This one's for birdie. This one's going left to right. Pretty hard break, too. Oh, that one zipped right by, didn't it? All right, par putt. And that will do. Okay, after that one, you're sitting right there at 10 under. That wind is going right to left out there. And driving the old green, putting for eagle. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, you have a extremely long putt. I'll put it that way. Let's see what you do. All right, maybe next putt we can drop it. This one's a 7-footer. Good work out there today. That's your 4th birdie so far. And after that one, it's 11 under par for you. Okay, 13th hole. This one's a par 4. Great swing on that one. And we're around about, I'd say 240, 245 to the pin. And we're going right of the pin. And you just barely snuck into the first cut. This putt's around 13 feet out. This putt's going uphill. Looks like it's moving right to left. Going towards that hole. And after that one, you're sitting at 11 under. And here we go on hole number 14. All right, looks like we got a fairway coming here. And as we set up here with the greens below us, might need a little less club. Oop, this one's drawing a little bit. Good job. We're on the green. About a dozen feet to the hole from here. This putt's going. 12 under par after that hole. And the wind is picked up. We got a tailwind to deal with. And you can't leave this one short. That bunker will be in play. Nice, that's some solid contact. Yep, that's going to do just nicely. 20 feet to the hole from here. I think this is going to go right to left. Oh, unfortunate. Here we go. This is for par. All right, nicely played. We are heading down the final stretch of this one now, and we're at 5 under. And this one is a par 4 here on the 16th. Can tell just by the sound that that was hit with extreme force. Okay, this one's around 90 yards out. It was a good one. All right, sink this, and that'll be for birdie. shaping up out here. That's birdie number 6 on the day. And 13 under par is your current score. And now on to 17. This one's a par 3. Silky swing. Oh no, that turns. That's going to the right. Okay, save par right now with this putt. Let's go. All right, here we go. Let's get out of here. Tap her on in. And after that one, 12 under par. Might need a bit more club. We got a headwind on this hole. That swing was to die for. Here's our second shot on the 18th. Taking driver off the fairway, are ya? And one more putt and you could write 64 on the scorecard. I think this one's breaking to the left. Well, that putt's just going to fly right by the hole, I guess. This one's a short 3-foot putt. Okay, and today you've managed to drop that par putt on in there on the final hole. Good job. As this one comes to an end, 12 under par for you. Good job. And that's going to do it for our round here today. Thank you ever so much for playing, and hopefully we'll see you back here real soon.